Are we ready for this?
So wait, do you have a question? Do you want to just like look around love? Do you want?
Yeah.
So let's just ask.
So you're gonna do a reading for me?
Yeah.
Do I need to touch him or anything?
Yeah. Actually, I do want you to touch him. So I want you to hold the cards for a minute and think about, your intention and your question. And whenever you're ready, cut the deck.
Okay.
Cool. All right.
No, is that bad?
Actually.
No.
Welcome to Foster the Podcast.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Foster the Podcast. I'm your host, comedian Justin Foster. My co-host, professional life coach, Kristie Marie Lacey.
Hi, everybody.
We have an awesome guest today. Harriet Wien is joining us today.
Wow.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Welcome to the world famous Foster the Podcast.
Thanks so much.
It's October, so this is our Halloween episode.
Yeah.
Spooky. It's actually worked out perfect because you were supposed to do the show like a month or two ago, and then you weren't able to, so we were able to reschedule you for October, which is great because we like to tell our listeners what your profession is.
Yeah. Would I like to?
Yeah. To let them know what they're in for.
Hey. I am I'm a tarot reader.
Yes.
I am.
And I'm getting a reading today.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
Oh my God.
We're happy to have you on.
Thanks.
Happy October, everyone. It's going to be fun.
You too.
And y'all are friends.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love her so much.
Yes.
Like she is my piece of my heart.
Yeah.
Right there.
We always call each other, and it's always been a little bit, and we just scream into the phone for a good 5 minutes, and then we start talking.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
One of those friends.
Like
we're
once a year.
Yeah.
Totally. Yes.
We're the opposite. We talk so much. It's like, what?
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm sorry. I'll call you back.
Oh my God. It was nice to finally meet you. I've heard
Great.
about you.
Awesome. Well, it's
Yeah.
very nice to meet you. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you.
I loved your question. It was so funny.
You did.
All the things I wanted to ask you, you kind of answered for me. So that's awesome.
Oh, good.
Yeah. My first question was if we can just jump right into it,
Let's do it.
is like being a psychic, like has that, like if you're on a date, right? You're on a date with somebody, do you get like a feeling and get like an energy feeling, and then do you ignore it? Do you continue? Like what's the protocol with that?
I mean, I'll usually get the feeling before the date.
Okay.
Um,
I'm thinking like a blind date
but
scenario.
I don't I feel like it's mostly I feel like I'm intuitive, like any other woman would be
Okay.
intuitive, like on a date.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like kind of like if you feel
Yeah.
if you feel a connection, and if you're attracted and whatever.
I meant almost like where you like, hey, nice to meet you. You shake their hand. You're like, oh no. Like,
no, I don't have that's so Raven.
You see just Anabots coming down. You're like, ah.
Yeah. Unfortunately,
Everybody at Coffee Bean's like, what's going on?
no.
Where'd that wind come from? That's so bizarre.
Totally. No. Unfortunately.
Yeah, I guess the energy thing, right? You're like, this. I'm not getting a good. I don't get the bad energy reading until about like month 6. So that's good that you get it.
It's a real issue for Justin.
Oh no. You don't feel that. Yeah.
Like 6 years in, you're like, I don't know if this is working.
God. Yeah. I mean, sometimes you ignore your intuition.
Yeah.
That's. I mean. Actually, Kristie and I, we've actually, she's like given me a reading actually in my last relationship, and she was like, "Oh no," and I was like, "Oh, but are you sure?" Like,
Shuffle it again. Shuffle it again.
Shuffle again. And she was like,
I think you said YOLO, and then we both just laughed for 5 minutes.
I said YOLO. I did. And she was right. So.
I pride myself on having pretty good intuition when it comes to people
She's
as well.
amazing.
It's funny how like tarot cards, it's like when a therapist has a therapist.
Yeah.
Like just pull these cards for me.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, because can you pull your own cards for yourself or no?
People pull their own cards for themselves, but Harriet and I worked at like a new age shop for a really long time together. And the fun part about working there is that like everyone would pull cards for each other or do like Reiki for each other or like, you know, like it was just a cool place to, it was super fun.
Yeah.
That's
and
really
so
cool.
like if I'm going through something and I'm like,
Yeah.
I'll like think of her and call her and vice versa. Like I've pulled for her too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's nice. But you can pull for yourself.
Yeah.
But like sometimes it's good to get like another voice because, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very similar like with like sobriety and like self-help and stuff
Sure.
like that. Like sometimes you need a voice outside of what your brain is
That's right.
reading from the signs of a situation
That's
to guide you.
Yeah, it's so funny. Like the more, I hate saying like healed I get. I hate saying that, but the more recovered I get, the louder that voice is.
Mm-hmm.
Like there was like 10 years in sobriety, I didn't have I had a very small intuition, but it wasn't very loud. And people would talk about this voice all the time, and I just didn't. And I would have to call people, and I would be like, "Hey, here's what's going on. What do I do?"
Yeah.
And it seems like lately, like the last like 4 or 5 months, like that voice gets louder and louder. Like, that's no good. That's dangerous. Don't do that. But that wasn't there for like many years.
Yeah.
It just wasn't there. There'd be like a gnawing, like maybe, and I'd be like, that's just anxiety. I just wouldn't listen to it.
Right.
And now it like screams at me.
Yeah. A lot of times we mistake it for like anxiety.
Yeah, it's like,
There's a lot of voices going on.
Yeah.
yeah, it's probably indigestion. I should hang out with her.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But it's true. There are a lot of voices that go on in a person's thought process. It's like that one's my mom and that one's my teacher from 3rd grade.
That's right.
And that one's like fear. So you have to decipher which ones are actually not trying to murder you.
You're right. Yeah. Is this my inner child, my inner teenager?
Yeah.
Like Miss Brumley from the 2nd grade?
Right.
Yeah. It's interesting. Yeah. Like lately, I would say the last, like maybe probably since March, like it's very, very loud. Like I'll walk into a situation and I'll be like, ooh, this is no good. Like I feel that now. But before I'd be like, I don't know what I feel. Somebody tell me. So yeah.
It's a good thing.
Yeah. I'm just giving you all the good stuff about me. So when you pull your cards, it won't be that bad.
Yeah. That's interesting. It's been the past 5 months. I wonder.
I've done a lot of stuff.
A lot of stuff.
Yeah, done a lot
Okay.
of stuff for myself.
Cool.
Yeah, resetting the nervous system.
Oh, yeah.
Doing a lot of
God,
like.
that is so good. I've been doing that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, our nervous system holds up so much. Like, and yeah.
Yeah. I didn't realize. I didn't realize how fried my nervous system was from the last
Crazy.
40-something years. I had no idea.
Well, so many of us, and I think
Yeah.
like even now, like, I mean, the phones, I feel like,
Yeah.
are like so bad for the
Totally.
nervous system.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. I've just run off anxiety and caffeine for the last 45 years.
Literally.
And so now,
Yeah.
yeah, it's very noticeable. Yeah. Yeah. Cell phone
Good.
use, procrastination, caffeine, anxiety, like all the stuff that we do, like putting ourselves into situations, crazy. You're just operating here the whole time, and I never realized it. I never realized it until I slowed down and I started doing the stuff to regulate the nervous system. Like recently, I was like, I've been in bad shape for a long time, and I didn't even know. It was just my default.
Yeah. It's like crazy how like your youth is wasted, like being so freaked out.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like,
Yes.
you think that all this stuff should be happening
Yeah.
like at that period, but maybe life really gets started after 40.
Yeah.
I
You
hope
know?
so.
I think
Yeah.
so.
I do.
Yeah.
I really do. Yeah, we talk about like the beginning chapter. Like the rest was just the prologue.
Yeah.
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 Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, it's so funny. We spend our youth being scared and anxious and frightened. It's like
yeah, and drunk and
drunk and just
Yeah.
totally yeah.
yeah. But
absolutely.
But even when I was drinking, right, you wake up, you're like, oh my God, where's my car? Who am I with? What? So it's just constant.
Yeah.
You're like, well, I'm just gonna drink some more on top of this,
Totally.
and I'm gonna go out with this person on top of that, get in this situation, and it's just like,
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it's all a blur. So
Yeah.
it makes sense that you wouldn't like identify
Right?
your intuition.
right, my brain, like, the whole body's like, I don't know what's going on, dude.
Because you're trying not to.
Right. Yeah.
Like actively.
That's right.
Yeah.
I went my whole life trying to just run, run, go, do, stay busy, travel here, go
Yeah.
here, do this. Like, and it wasn't until recently where I stopped and I just slowed down. And we've talked about it a few episodes ago. I got real uncomfortable. Like I was just like, this is what normal people felt terrifying for me.
Wow.
Like I needed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
I was calling her. I was like, I'm crawling out of my skin right now. There's nothing.
yeah.
Which is just what people feel all the
I
time.
guess.
With some weird baseline of
Yeah.
just,
I was reading the thing the other day on the internet
Chill.
that like 60%, 70% of people don't have an inner monologue that's just going 24/7.
They don't?
Right. Did you? Can you imagine life like that?
Those are weird. Those are weird.
Just silent.
What?
You just go to
How
bed
does
and
that
sleep.
work?
You just like don't. Yeah.
What?
That is, yeah.
You don't
when
wake
you
up
turn
at
the radio off, it's just silence.
Yeah, just
There's nothing there.
you're just on a road trip. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I'll wake up in the middle of the night, and be like, ah.
That freaks me out. Yeah. I think the inner monologue is like necessary. And if you don't have it.
I think everybody has one. I think I just saying mine personally runs nonstop.
Right.
And what the thing I was reading is like people will have like thoughts like, oh yeah, I got to pick up milk, and oh yeah, you got to do that thing next week. But it's not like this. Like, do you remember in 5th grade when you said
Oh,
that
that's
thing?
probably not good.
Right.
Should probably work on that.
I'm trying.
That's probably tough.
Have you ever? I know you answered this, but I want to pose it for the audience. Have you ever done a reading that that you saw something and you held it back, and you regret doing that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, when we were working together at this shop, I got like kind of like my first like big like she was like a celebrity,
Uh-huh.
and I was kind of like, you know, starstruck. I was
Yeah.
like excited, and I was like, oh my god, like wow, like I knew who she was, and I knew who her boyfriend was, and they were kind of like this it couple. And she like became really dependent on me, which is sometimes like
Yeah.
people do that with
Yeah.
their readers, and they're like obsessed and like, oh my god, she's so like, I love her, and like I love what she's saying, and
Right.
like, they just want to come back and come back and come back. And usually I tell people to wait like 3 months in between readings to just kind of let life happen.
Right.
But because I was so starstruck,
Yeah.
I was like, sure, like
Yeah.
you know, I was
I'll be
like,
your
call me
person.
anytime.
Whatever you need.
Yeah, whatever you need.
Wheat toast.
Yeah, and she did, and she like kind of wanted me like at her beck and call, and then I was like, okay, this is kind of getting a little crazy. So I ended up just kind of telling her what she wanted to hear, and she was having problems with her boyfriend, who was also very much in the public eye.
Yeah.
And I saw that it was like not gonna work out.
Right.
And I told her, it was like, it's fine, like he loves you. Like, do you know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
and I just
You didn't wanna rock the boat.
I just told her what she wanted to hear because I
Yeah.
wanted to keep her as a client.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And even though it was kind of probably not a good fit because
Right.
so I learned a big lesson, and that was sort of early in my career where I was like, okay, wait, like you can't sugarcoat what you see, and you have to also like, I don't know, treat everybody like equally and the
Yeah.
Right.
same, and like, you know.
So their relationship kind of imploded, and she was like, "Hey, what the hell?" And you're like,
Yeah.
"Well, actually,
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then she like never spoke to me again.
Oh.
And she like unfollowed me. And,
Yeah.
like, it was like I felt it was like,
yeah."
and then and I actually like lost my job. I lost the job over that.
really?
Oh, no.
Yeah, because I
Yeah.
wasn't supposed to like give my number out to other
Oh,
people,
yeah.
and I did, and
Yeah.
Ugh,
whatever.
what a bummer.
But yeah, I mean everything works out in the way it should.
Sure. Yeah.
just-
yeah.
It's
Kind of
hard
crazy.
to figure
She's
out.
like
those
married
barriers.
now and super
Aw.
happy,
Good.
and but
Yeah. It's hard to figure out those barriers sometimes. Like when I'm coaching people, like I'm very like anyone who works with me knows like I'm very blunt. I'm
Works
not
with you.
gonna, yeah. Or is friends with me knows that I'm very blunt and like I call it how it is because
Yeah.
like I think that that's helpful, right? Like if you're calling asking for my advice, I'm gonna tell it to you straight, right?
Yeah.
But then like here on the podcast, like when depending on who's sitting in your chair, like my demeanor will very much change depending on what that person's comfortable with. Like I'm not gonna dig in deep with someone if they're like, I don't do that, or
Yeah.
like, no, that's fine. I'm
Right.
like, I'll like pull way back and be like, okay, cool. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they don't you're not here for me to rip your stuff open, and you know what I mean. So it is an interesting thing of like when to.
And thank you for not doing that. I appreciate that. I like, hey, calling my friends. Hey, you want to be on my show? And they just leave crying.
Yeah,
I wasn't ready for that. If I encourage all of our listeners that consistently watch, go back and watch old episodes, and then watch Kristie do the hard swallow. You'll be able to see it when someone will say so, and she'll push a little bit, and they'll be like, and then she'll be like, and then she'll kind of like soften a little bit, and then she'll swallow, and you can see it go all like she just so like.
Funny.
I'm not going to say anything.
I
guess
like a cartoon, like.
Gulp.
They'll be like, what do you mean? She'll be like, and she'll kind of like deflect it and then go.
Oh, no.
I see it all the time. I'm like,
swallow it.
Kristie's holding back right
Justin
now.
knows all my tells. It's not good.
Yeah,
It's not good.
turns out.
I'm obsessed with this one. When I asked you, do you have any crazy dating relationship stories? And you said, once I did a love spell, and the next day, 3 dozen roses showed up at the place I worked at.
Yeah, that was so crazy.
It
was really crazy. I did a love spell.
Okay, how does that work?
I like lit a candle and like did a whole like ritual. And it was like a crystal grid. Yeah, we did like a love grid, and it was, and I lit the candle, and I did the whole thing, and the next day, I walk into work, and there's like all these roses on my station. I used to do hair, and I worked at a hair salon, and there was all of these roses on my station, like, and I was like, oh my God, and my boss was like, oh my God, like somebody, like you have like an admirer or whatever. Everybody was so excited.
Yeah.
And it was just like some guy that like found me. It was really weird. I don't know how he found me. He like saw me somewhere and kind of like, it was a little stalkerish, like kind of. Do you know what I mean? Like knew who I was, saw me, found me, and then
knew
like
too many things
found
about
out where I worked, and yeah.
Story of my life.
Is it? No, it's not.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Yeah, it was really crazy, and nothing like that's ever happened to me.
So when you did the love spell, it wasn't for anybody specific. You were just like
I was like putting it out there, yeah.
Just in general.
Yes.
Okay.
But it's kind of like a crazy story because it's like, be careful what you wish for.
Right.
You know?
The universe is like, I got it.
Yeah.
This guy.
Yeah. And he was like a really nice guy, and he had 2 kids, and like, you know, like, and was recently divorced, and I wasn't super attracted to him physically. Right. But I went with it because I was like, this is kind of crazy.
You have to.
You know what I mean? Right. I was like, let's see.
You lit the candle.
Yeah. See what happens.
Yeah.
But yeah, he became like very like obsessed and kind of like worshipy of me. Yeah. Like in this way, it was very much like probably like he felt like he was under a spell type of thing. It was
You think?
It was crazy.
Oh,
yeah.
Man.
I wonder why.
I didn't like it. You know what I mean? I felt like kind of smothered. And, I told you the story.
Very The Craft.
Yeah, very The Craft. Very The Craft. He had like this portrait commissioned of me. It was
Wait,
so
say that
weird.
again?
He had like a painting, like like an artist commissioned this like portrait, like painting of me, and it was so weird.
So intense.
And he like presented it to me, and was like, and I was like, oh my God, and I hated my outfit. I was like, I would never wear that. And so I made him change it, and then
Wait,
you made the artist change the outfit.
I was like, hey, if this exists in the world, I want to be wearing Dolce & Gabbana. Like, do you know what I mean? So we changed it, and I like showed.
Did he really?
Yeah, he did. And then I was like, I don't think this is gonna work.
This is one hell of a spell.
Yeah. Crazy. Yeah.
One hell of a spell. Yeah.
Yeah. So that was that. So be careful what you wish for.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Can you do it with anybody specific, or it's just like?
You can.
I have a lock of her hair, is what I'm asking.
Give it to me. We'll work something out.
No.
Yeah, it's always comes out like a little, like love magic is kind of crazy because it usually comes from a place of desperation.
Yeah.
So it
Which is super attractive.
Yeah, so it can come back in sort of a twisted way.
Like a Pet Cemetery thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
I love you. You're like, no, not you.
Yeah, exactly.
If they're leaving, let them go.
Yeah, it's
If they're
better to
leaving,
just
let 'em
let
go.
like life take its course.
There was a girl that I dated very briefly, like, when was this? Before my, not the last girlfriend, but the last girlfriend that I was single for a minute. This is like, I forgot, a couple years ago, whatever. And we had a couple dates and like something happened, just didn't work out. And there was this YouTube video that I found that was like, if you say this thing, it's like this mantra or whatever, this YouTube guy. It just showed up on my algorithm where it was like, just say the thing. And
Like
it's like,
affirmation?
yeah, like she's thinking about me. And I was like, driving and I was like, and I did it. And that girl texted me like 4 days later. And I was like, this is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it never went anywhere. I
Right.
just thought it was like we hadn't talked in a while.
Yeah.
And then it just popped up on my phone. And I was like, oh.
Yeah.
I think if we focus our like energy and intention on anything, it can happen. That's
Yeah.
the crazy thing.
I think it has to be in a certain way because a lot of people get like really hung up on their exes and they focus their attention on them in a very sad way, like in a very like I wish she would come, like the like brokenhearted people that they cry and they just talk about he left me, I'm heartbroken, I wish he would come back. I think that's different than this whatever this YouTube thing was where they're like they can't. The guy was being like, they can't not text you. And I was like, they can't not text you.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then like 3 days later, she's like, hey, how you doing? I'm like, whoa.
Well, it goes back to that inner monologue thing you were saying.
Yeah.
It's sort of like if you can kind of change that inner monologue and be like, I am like worthy of love. Like I am, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and it's more sort of towards yourself. I think that is more effective.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I told her I was busy. I never followed up on it, but I just wanted to know that I could.
Yeah.
I was like, thank you,
So
YouTube.
interesting.
No.
What's the bell? Like
Oh, these are for red flags.
Just red flags.
Yeah,
Okay,
this
good.
is just the red flag bell. Yeah.
Great that you have that.
Thank you.
She usually breaks it when I talk.
Yeah, it looks like it's a little it's got worn out.
It's brand new. We got it yesterday.
It's been bonked a couple times.
So we like to play games on the show, and a lot of the times we'll do like red flag, green flag, deal breaker, and I found one for you guys. That's it's deal breaker or destined, and it's woohoo edition.
Whoa.
Okay.
This is our little woohooey deal breaker. So I want you to tell me if this is a green flag, if this is destiny, or if this is a deal breaker.
Okay.
He put you in his phone as twin flame after 2 dates.
Green flag.
Green flag? Oh my god! Wow.
2 dates?
Green flag. I love it.
You love it?
I love it.
Oh my god.
Christie's channeling her inner Justin right now. It's a red for you?
I think it's a red.
Yeah.
It's like a little like
It's pink.
slow your roll.
Yeah.
A little bit.
All right, number 2.
As
They've
an
been
opener.
divorced twice, but it's because his exes had intense energy fields that clashed with his soul's vibration.
No.
No.
No? We're out?
You thought about it hard.
You're like, maybe.
No.
They keep a sacred binder of past lovers, detailing energy readings, karmic lessons, and shadow work roles of every ex they've ever had.
Wait.
Kristie! No! Give me the bell.
I mean, that's so thorough.
Can you read it again?
Yeah, he's got like a binder of every person he's ever dated with energy readings, karmic lessons, and shadow work notes on all of them.
Red.
Fully red?
Fucking weird.
Too much?
Yeah, too
Too
much.
much.
Like,
Let me show
yeah,
you.
Way, yeah. That's an overthinker for sure. I mean,
I like learning from every relationship. I don't know if it needs to be a binder.
Yeah, the
A sacred binder.
The binder is what
Yeah.
freaked me out a little bit. Yeah.
Right.
All right, last one. He
Made out of their hair.
Yeah.
Yes.
Pulls out panties.
Oh my god.
No.
He casually brings up your aura if you ask him if he's seeing anyone else.
No. If I have to ask someone if they're seeing somebody else, that's a pass for me.
Yeah.
Are you seeing anybody else? Your aura is a little rusty right now.
Oh, what an asshole. No.
Yeah.
Red.
Yeah.
Red.
I think anytime a question is turned around like that, red flag.
Yeah, red flag.
Oh, instead of answering, there's a
Yes.
Whoa. You're all of a sudden your energy's coming across a little aggressive when you asked me that. You can just get right out.
100%.
Yeah.
That is.
It's not that I don't want to answer that.
Right.
It's just the way you're coming at me.
Yeah. Blech.
Yeah.
Blech.
All right.
Hard blow.
Can you tell when you're dating someone, can you tell if someone's lying to you? And that doesn't have to be a psychic thing. That can just be like an intuition thing.
Yeah. I don't know.
Can you?
If someone's lying to me.
Like if you're dating somebody and they're not being honest, can you tell?
Yeah.
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 I had. Yeah, I'll tell this story.
Go ahead.
I had an ex who I was like, it's
Tell
past the statute of limitations.
Yeah, we're good.
We're fine. I had an ex who cheated on me at a wedding. Like I was in the wedding party.
Oh no.
And during the ceremony, like went out and like cheated, and something about just the day and the vibe that I was picking up, I knew something had happened and I knew who it was with. And so I went up to him and I like said like something happened with this person, and because I was so specific, they thought I knew like that I had found.
Sure.
So then admitted it. Actually, that's happened to me twice where I've like
Same guy?
confronted. No, two different guys. I had a bad picker.
Wow.
I picked bad.
That's all right.
I had a cheating issue back in the day.
You didn't have a cheating issue.
Right. That's
Yeah.
That's true.
That was your kink?
Yeah, that's like kink. Just being cheated
If you
on.
could just cheat on me when we go out aggressively.
That'd
Oh my God. At a
Great.
wedding.
At a wedding.
That is
Yeah, it was bad.
scandalous.
Like someone from the party or like somebody handing out hors d'oeuvres?
No, someone.
Oof.
Yeah.
And you knew.
Or
Yeah,
bride-
that we knew.
Yeah.
Someone's plus one.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you knew it.
Wow.
Yeah. I
The
knew it.
look on his face when you're like, did something happen with Samantha?
Yeah.
Huh?
That is
Yeah.
wild.
I said, what
because
happened
that's
with blah, blah,
really
blah.
bold.
And they were like,
Yeah.
Oh.
That's not even like cheating on your own time. That's like
you know what I mean?
cheating like in front, like
in the
basically-
same building,
yeah,
please, and
that's
thank you.
Wild.
Hiding in plain sight.
Yeah.
Ugh.
And he just copped to it immediately because you were so specific.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
just came like I knew because
Yeah.
I did.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And what did you had a hunch?
Yeah. Vibes were just off.
Vibes are
Felt
off.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, vibes were just off. Didn't like it. And then like he was missing, so then I looked for her.
She was
And-
missing.
yeah.
And you just knew.
Yeah.
Ew.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry that happened.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey.
It wasn't her wedding, so that's good.
That's
It was-
that
yeah.
would have been
Yeah.
I mean, a screenplay.
Yeah. We
Yeah.
dated for another like 10 years after that, so it was fine. Don't
Did you
worry about
really?
it. Don't worry about it. It was fine.
YOLO.
YOLO.
Yeah.
They just didn't go to weddings anymore after that.
Yeah. Weddings made of.
We found a solution.
Oh my
We'll be together. We just won't go out in public.
I don't get a bell because it was in
You
my
get a bell.
early 20s.
No, you get a
it was
bell.
in my 20s.
You get a bell.
20s don't count.
I'm giving you a bell.
20s don't count.
20s don't count.
I'm giving you a bell.
It's fair enough. I'll take it. I'll take that bell. Did you always trust your intuition, or was there something that you went through that made you start to trust yourself and trust in that voice?
I feel like I've always trusted my intuition. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
What's that like?
I don't know.
Your whole life?
I mean, from what I mean, yeah, like
Yeah.
20s, I mean, are a blur. Like, that's
Right.
a blur.
Well, sure.
Right.
Barely remember anything.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, I mean, I've always been an intuitive person and in touch with.
So jealous.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean you always follow it. It
No.
just means you know.
That's worse.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If
that
you
is
know
worse.
better.
Yeah.
That is worse when
Yeah.
you know better and you do it anyway.
Yeah.
That's very
100%.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
very me too.
Yeah, totally.
Like this-
I just didn't
Don't-
know better.
It's like,
Yeah.
don't tell me what to do, but you're the one. It's like, you know what I mean? It's like you're the one that. It's like to spite to spite yourself.
Fuck you, conscience.
Yeah,
Don't tell
fuck
me what
you.
to
Yeah,
do.
exactly.
You're not the boss of me.
You're not the boss of me.
I'll show you.
Right. Very. That.
You sure you want to do that? Shut up. Vodka.
Literally.
Have you ever, and I do know the answer to this, but have you ever known right away that somebody wasn't the one but stayed there, just for research purposes?
You know the answer.
For another 10 years after a wedding?
I was around for one of them.
Yeah. Totally. I mean,
let's see.
Yeah.
Let's just see how this all turns out.
Well, yeah. I think like there's just this feeling when you're in, especially, I don't know. It's like when somebody wants to like marry you and like wants to sweep you off your feet and all that. It's like, even if it's not the right person, you might just kind of make yourself believe that it is, because we all just want to feel chosen.
Yeah. Picked.
And picked. And it's
intoxicating.
It is.
Yeah.
You.
Yeah.
I
And then
pick
you're
you.
like, oh my God. Yeah.
Right.
That's very.
And you're like, me?
Yes.
Yeah.
And
And you're like,
yeah,
ignore.
so you
Tell
it.
me, yeah, me.
Yeah. I think that happens to like a lot of people, women in particular.
For sure.
I think.
Yeah.
What's the most intense, spiritual pull you've ever felt towards someone, or do you have an idea of what you're moving towards?
Ooh.
When you light these candles, what are the
Oh my
traits?
God. Yeah, I think somebody who wow. I don't know. I think I try to focus on like how I want to feel,
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yes.
Versus like the specific traits, but I probably should get more specific. I don't know. I think that's kind of like how I feel about life though, in general.
Yeah.
Like I don't really have any like goals per se.
Good,
Like that's what's
good.
really weird.
That's
like
great.
Is it?
Yes.
Yeah.
I always feel like I should like want to
No.
like something. And I'm like,
That was my whole life.
I'm like,
I have to do this. I
Yeah,
have to be
right.
this. But then what I realize is you're chasing outside stuff. You're chasing
Yeah.
outside validation, right? It's the same thing as like being picked, right, by that person. You're like,
exactly.
like in comedy, it's like if the audience laughs and I get my attaboys, or if I do a
Totally.
good, it's like it's all this outside stuff. And like I always feel like there's this idea, especially in LA, like you just have to be doing stuff, right? Like you just have to be going. I have to have it.
Yeah.
But that, I don't like.
And we live in such a careerist like society.
Yeah,
where
but it
it's,
doesn't
like,
have to be the case.
No.
It doesn't have to be the case.
No,
You could
okay,
just hang
thank
out.
you for that permission
Yeah.
to like not. Yeah, but it's true.
It's
Yeah.
been the last like couple of months where I've realized that for myself.
Yeah.
Where it's just like I don't have to take everything. I don't have to chase everything. I don't have to always be going,
No.
and having other people tell me who I am.
Yeah.
Whether it be career or relationships or whatever that is, and you'd be like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm just gonna do what I want to do.
Right. And I just focus on how I want to feel. Like,
Yeah.
I just want to be like happy,
Yeah.
filled, like,
Yeah.
some money in my pocket,
That's
and
it.
a roof over my head, and safety.
That's it. I was talking to somebody the other day, and she was like, "What'd you do today?" I was like, "Oh, I went to a meeting. I had a meeting this morning, and then went to the gym after that, and then that was about it." And she looked at me like I was insane. She's like, "Wait, what?
I know.
What'd you do?" I was like, "I just hung out."
Totally. I know. I just actually bumped into a friend yesterday too, and she was like, "Oh, I'm going out with this guy. He's worth $120 million. I'm treating it like a job interview."
Yeah.
She told me, I was like, "Oh, that's cool. You're telling everybody it's like
Right.
a job interview.
Yeah.
You know,
Hot.
That's romantic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?" And then she's like, "Oh, and my company's doing really well, and I'm so busy, and I'm working, and da-da. What's going on with you?" I was like,
Just chilling.
"Yeah, like
yeah.
not a whole lot to
Yeah.
report."
So good.
Yeah.
It's like
and then I
Lebowski.
kind of went home and like felt bad
No.
about it. But no, you shouldn't.
It's like Lebowski when he's walking around in a robe, just hanging.
Yeah.
Right. Literally.
Come
the
on.
dream.
That's it.
Yeah.
And it allows you to be more fluid too, because I've seen you, when you get excited about something, you get really excited about it, and you put your energy into it and you make it happen. It's not like you're just a listless person, you know what I mean?
No.
If something's not pulling you, you don't have to create some, like big thing to be doing at the moment.
I think we put a lot of pressure on ourselves.
Yeah.
Something going all the time.
And
Yeah.
also, we've talked about this. Like, there's power in the word like no. like just saying no to things.
No is a complete sentence.
It's a complete sentence. Someone's an Al-Anon. And
Is that what they say?
no is a complete sentence. Don't check your pulse on someone else's wrist.
No period. Yeah.
But yeah, you know, like I got
no period.
Yeah,
No.
that's just, but it signals to the whatever, you know, universe or whatever is out there. Like, no, thank you on this. Like, what else you got?
Right.
Yeah.
You know, if you take bare minimum, if you're always offered, Isaac and I were talking about this the other day. If you're offered bare minimum and you always take bare minimum, you're always going to get bare minimum.
That's right.
Right. And so saying like, no, thank you to like a date with somebody or a job opportunity, or whatever that is, because you just no.
Yeah.
Then it's like checkmate. Like what else?
Right.
And usually something really cool comes next.
Yeah. And one thing that whenever we have someone on who's in like a long-term, happy, healthy relationship, the way they and that person met, one thing that we all have in common is the way it felt being with that person as opposed to the way it felt in previous relationships. So I think for you, seeking someone who makes you feel the way that you want to feel as opposed to traits, I think there's so much merit to that, because it's something that of all the relationships that we've talked to people about, like that's one of the common denominators, is that it felt a particular way.
Yeah.
It felt safe. It felt calm. It felt intense in a non-fear-based way, non-chaotic way, like that kind of
That's
thing.
right.
So
that is the common theme. Yeah. Because I think a lot of us, we chase those like high highs,
Yeah.
right? This is passion. This is like, but then on the
Definitely.
other side of that is like the low, like you crash.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Like you said, it's a validation, like from the audience. You
Yeah.
know, it's like
Yeah.
that is intoxicating.
It's very intoxicating to be like picked and chosen. And
Yeah.
you're trying to like
And
whatever is
feel-
here.
Yes,
Yeah.
and like I'm attractive, and the sex is good, and he likes, you know, he likes me, and I'm you know, it's like no,
right.
like
Yeah.
that's not necessarily a benchmark for
Right.
a healthy.
Not necessarily.
No.
Well, your question for Kristie is like, I know love. Your question for Kristie was, I know love is faded for me, but I can also see how I sometimes pull away or quit too quickly. I'm actually glad you said this. How do I prepare myself to really accept the kind of love I've always envisioned? Yeah. So like self-sabotaging is what you're saying. Like when big people get a little too close, you kind of start pulling away.
Definitely.
Yeah. Is
That's
it almost like
very-
you crave intimacy, but then if it gets too intimacy, you kind of like it feels smothering.
It feels smothering, or I get scared.
Is it you're afraid they're gonna leave you, so you leave first?
Yes.
Yeah.
Very much.
Yeah.
Which is
It's very sad. It's
an illusion, you know?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Old talk, old habits that you're telling yourself, and it definitely comes from a feeling of like not being worthy or not being lovable, like those kinds of things. It's like a self-talk. It's 100% a self-talk thing of that's being projected on the other person. And then there's some people who, I think there's two things. I think being in something good and pulling away every time before you see how it's going to go, that tends to be from fear of not being worthy of love. And then I think there's other people who like kind of shame themselves for pulling away from relationships when really it's like that person was nice, but they weren't your person. Like you just weren't that just wasn't the person for you. So even though they were like a healthy or a good choice, pulling away knowing like this isn't the love of my life is still an okay and healthy thing
That's
to
true.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you're saying
Well, I kind of have this like 3-month like thing, like
where it's
like,
high, it's honeymoon, and then there's a little bit of conflict, and you're like, they're about to pull away. I'm freaking out. Let me pull away first.
The 3-month mark, I always think is like, you know, you're like, okay, I'm actually gonna like stick with this person at least for like a little while longer, or like a year, or see what happens, or not.
Right.
And I tend to be like, you know, like,
start looking for stuff.
yeah.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, it's been about 3 months. You're packing your bag.
literally.
Hey, where you going?
Yeah, sorry.
Well, I figured you were leaving.
Yeah, and then just
Yeah, that's so common. So many
Yeah.
people that are just like they just want a partner so bad, and then they go, but
yeah.
that's too much, and they get
Totally.
overwhelmed. Yeah, it's heartbreaking.
It's hard to undo cycles too. Like if you got, most of us end up with a person, but we've dated several people before we get to that person. So if
Flex.
we've had a so shut up. So if we've had a hit, like, you know what I mean? If the first couple people that we date make us feel a certain way about ourselves, we get stuck in that cycle. I'm sure you see that reading for people and
All the
like, you know
time.
what I mean? And
Yes.
it's like we just live through the same cycle over and over again until we break out of it. And so a lot of times it's really hard to relearn, like we were talking about, the different voice, that voice in our head that we're not gonna be loved or that the person's gonna leave. That's coming from someone else's mouth. That's not like a true voice
It's
of what the
true.
truth is.
Right.
Full circle to
Yeah.
the voices.
Yeah. There we go.
It's all about the voices in our head.
It's true.
So when people, I'm going to do a reading, but when people come to see you, is it safe to say it's love or finances?
Usually, I mean, I always give people like an option. I'm like, do you want to keep it open
Yeah.
and let like, whatever comes through?
No,
come
is he
through?
coming back?
Or right,
Yeah.
or do you have something specific or burning that you want
Right.
to look at? And
Yeah.
and if they do have specific questions, it's usually around career and
Okay.
love. Yeah.
All right.
Hardest things to figure out.
Are we ready for this?
Okay.
All right. All right. How's my energy? How's my energy so far?
Your energy is great.
Good energy.
Yeah, I
okay.
think.
Good.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Doing great.
Yeah, you're doing great.
You're doing great.
I feel like I'm at the doctor's office about to get a shot.
So wait, do you have a question?
Kristie, do I have a question?
I don't know. What
Kristie, do I have
do
a
you-
question?
think of what you want to ask around relationships, or what do you need to do to get in the right relationship, or what is the upcoming relationship? What do you
I'm a
think?
relationship guy.
Yeah.
I like being in relationships.
Yeah.
I was in 2 relationships like within a year span, and I haven't been dating since March. Just to give you a little backstory, and I've just been like working on myself.
Oh yeah, but you said all this cool stuff has been happening since March, where you've been getting
Right.
in touch with yourself.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. So, yeah. So I don't know what that means.
Means
Die
maybe-
alone.
Well, maybe like that inner that time to kind of go inward is really necessary, so that you can.
Oh,
yeah.
yes. This whole thing has
Yeah.
been like a hero's journey.
So
This has been
necessary.
very, yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff I've been working through, a lot of past stuff, a lot of like trauma stuff, a lot of just like it's all come to the surface, and it's
Good.
kind of like
Yeah.
gotten it out.
Yeah.
But when I do start, I guess, yeah,
Better to do that with yourself than with a
you're
partner.
another person. Yeah,
Yeah.
totally.
And the not dating has been very intentional. Like he's
Yeah.
like very intentionally not
yeah.
exchanged numbers, gone on dates, anything.
That's right.
For the purpose of making space for that.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah. Because it's so easy to replace, like when you're the whole grieving process, right? Of like getting all this out and grieving stuff that I've run from my entire life. I'm dealing with now for
Yeah.
the first time ever. And it's so easy to be like, but a pretty girl, I wouldn't have to journal that much. I wouldn't have to like be sad. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's really easy to replace that with something.
Totally.
And so go, okay, what happens if I don't replace it with anything? And I just sit here and I'm not on social media. Like I'll post like our clips, but I'm on social media probably for like 2 minutes a day. I'm not looking at people's stories. I'm not looking what's going on. I'm not watching the news.
That's
I'm not
amazing.
drinking caffeine.
Shit.
I'm like not dating. I'm not like doing like anything that's going to like rile me up has
Yeah.
been taken
Oh my
away.
God. That's
And
so good.
But you're left
wanna
with
do
grief.
that.
But you're left with grief. And you're left with stuff that you've been running from traveling, comedy, relationships, money, drinking, drug, like all that stuff.
Yeah.
It's like it's a cope, and you take all the copes away, and it's gnarly.
Yeah.
Like I'm on the other side of it now, but it was gnarly for a while.
I bet.
It was tough. I was just dealing with a lot of stuff, and it was just me, and I was like, all right, and I just
Yeah.
like strapped in. I was like, let's take it all away.
Right.
And-
but all those things are what makes you funny
Yeah.
and like you
Sure,
know what I mean,
definitely,
and
yeah.
cool and like
Yeah.
the best parts of yourself, you know.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah. So,
anyway.
so question.
Okay.
All right. I guess.
You don't have to have a question.
All right.
Do you want to just like look around love, or do you want?
Yeah. Let's do that. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Okay. So let's just ask.
So you're doing so you're gonna
I'm
do a
just-
reading for
I'm
me.
just yeah.
Do I need to touch him or anything?
Yeah. Actually, I do want you to touch him. So I want you to hold the cards for a minute. Yeah, and like think about you like hold them.
Okay.
Yeah, and think about your intention and your question, and whenever you're ready, cut the deck. Mm-hmm. There it is. Okay.
Okay.
Cool. All right.
No, is that bad?
Actually.
No. No.
Yeah.
Why is it a skull and crossbones?
That's hilarious.
It's just a girl with a Gucci purse.
Actually.
Oh no.
Yeah. She. Okay. Sorry, I'm pulling more than
Go
three.
for it. Do what you need to do.
I told my dad I was getting a reading on today's episode. He goes, "Well, you're gonna have to edit that one." All right, now you're freaking me out.
All right.
Now you're freaking me out. Reshuffle it.
All right. So, okay. So I'm seeing here that a woman associated with you, the past, comes through, and it's like there's a big ego on her, and it feels like that she's got it's like it becomes selfish. It becomes about her, and you can kind of be put by the wayside. And I see that you kind of escaped that situation. You left it behind. You walked away quietly. Actually, you didn't make a lot of noise. Like you kind of just like.
That's right.
We're like, I'm kind of like just gonna like tiptoe away from this situation and leave it behind. And, since then, obviously you told me this already, but like there's, I think what you want is still being formed. And I think it's interesting. We were just talking about that. Like, what is it that I want in a relationship or want in another person? I feel like that's still underground for you, and that it's still like something that you're questioning, maybe sometimes doubting, and you don't need to like put pressure on it or put a timeline on it. 2 cards came up too, the Hierophant and the High Priestess, which is just like so all the work you're doing, like just so much like kind of connection and purpose to your life, which doesn't necessarily have to do with a partner. But I do feel like that there is somebody that is coming in, that is there, that is actually like a very probably the opposite of this partner or this woman that I was seeing before.
Okay.
She feels very innocent, kind of like conservative, and not like like politically, but like kind of like just like not like tits out. Like she's kind of like a little more like like modest.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it feels a little bit more like kind of modest, kind, sweet. But it's like also I think somebody that you're gonna have to peel away her layers a little bit too. She's not gonna just give herself to you super easily. It feels like that it's somebody that you really admire and that you like hold up on a platform, and you're like,
that's exactly what she said. I need to go for.
Oh wow. Okay, cool. Yeah.
She's loving it right now. She's so happy. Okay.
Does that resonate?
That super resonates.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's it's obviously not a type that I've gone for before.
No.
So that's interesting.
Yeah.
Um,
If you want physical things, I'm seeing things now.
Sure.
Like, so it's like I see dark hair.
Yes, thank you. That's all I care
dark. Do you?
That's all I care
yeah.
about.
Oh wow, brunette. Yeah. And like maybe a darker skin or ethnicity that is not American.
Okay.
Yeah, she's from somewhere else. Her family's from somewhere else. She's very family oriented. And yeah. This person that I see coming into your life, it feels like that you're both kind of aligned to a higher purpose. It's not really about each other. And like what we were talking about before, like how, a person can pick you and make you feel a certain way. It's like, why does it have to be like that? Like, why can't we both just be like aligned and like here together and like experience life together and just be family, like and you know what I mean? Like you're just my people versus like
she sounds like a cool chick.
Yeah, she's amazing. Yeah, she's definitely marriage material.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh my God, you're
that was awesome. Thank you so much. Harriet Wien was our guest, you guys. Thank you so much. That was amazing.
Oh, good.
I got chills.
Yeah. I'm so glad.
Isaac, the producer, swung around the TV just to give some eyes on that one. That was nuts.
Oh, wow. Okay, cool.
Isaac whipped around and was like,
do you see a timeline?
Let's see. I think it's a while. Like, I think you've got a little time.
Yeah.
yeah.
I would say, let's look. 1, 2, 3. Maybe I would say I'm hearing 3. So like either 3 months or 3 years. So
3 years?
maybe.
I'll be like 70.
That's okay.
Oh. 3 months.
I don't know. I
Okay.
mean, look, timelines
All
I'm
right.
not the best at.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
But
Okay.
I think you've got some time here.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
and also like when you do meet this person, it's not like, it's like I said, like she's not going to give it up so easily.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean?
Sure.
So it feels like that once you're with this person too, it's like there's going to be time.
3
Okay.
months is exactly the timeline that you've given yourself
I
before
know.
you start
Oh.
dating.
I
again.
know that. That's why I.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh, whoa.
Yes. I wanted to go pretty
my
much a
God.
full.
She's-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for coming on. That was
Yeah,
amazing. I appreciate that. Wow.
You're so welcome.
That was so great.
Yay.
Oh, man. That's been our show, you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I got nothing. I'm your host, Justin Foster. Isaac Abrams on the ones and twos.
Meow, meow, meow.
Kristie Marie Lacey, my wonderful co-host. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We'll see you guys next week.